Oh, welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. You know, it's one of those things. Be-do-do-do-do-do-do. Welcome to the stream. Just putting in the normal information. You know, because of course it says I'm entertaining right now. That's way better than the gaming it would normally say. We're entertaining. But here we're how to in style because that's YouTube's art. I appreciate y'all. Welcome to the stream. Boo doo doo. Yeah.
Space. Said. Welcome.
All right. It is Saturday. It is the day I despise. It's not true entirely. It's just the day that I get most confused about, I guess. You know, me and drawing, we're not the best of friends.
Otter. Said.
I don't think we're
Just
the
got a
worst.
haircut.
You just got a haircut. Congratulations. I failed in my promise to get a haircut. How are you today, Otter? Welcome.
Otter. Said. Maybe you can draw what my lost hair is up to.
The last time I drew hair as a video, I was asked never to do that again. It came out a little bit inappropriate for the most of the video.
Otter. Said. My head feels lighter, woozy face.
Yeah, you could probably jump higher too. Who knows? Less, you know, you're just like, ah. Okay, so what are we gonna do? I don't know what to do, as usual. I'm probably not gonna do what you suggested. No offense. We'll start with a C. I don't know
Otter.
what to do.
Said. Is this a scribble thing or just fuck it, we've all?
Well, I think it's the second. It's the second. It's the we ballin'. Ballin'? Last week's drawing was so terrible.
Ice Queen Gaming. Said.
Ice Queen.
EYYY space hand waving.
Welcome. Hello, welcome. How's life today?
Otter.
How's
Said.
dealing with your man
girl
today?
chat.
I'm still confused about the whole whiskey thing that you guys got going on over there. How that was whiskey or how it was mixed with something that could have been. I don't understand.
Ice Queen Gaming. Said. All girls indeed lol.
don't know what to do today. Let's get some ideas going, people. Let's let you guys pick. Just short of what Otter's hair is up to. Maybe we should try to do something that's cool.
Ice Queen Gaming said,
All good here, mate. How's you? Yeah, whiskey mixed soft drink called IRN Brew lol.
Boomerly
Iron
said,
Brew.
Whiskey Danger Will Rogers.
Earn Brew. See, yeah, you
Junior
guys
Sim
kept
Racing
calling it something.
Hey girlfriends, women with bunny
I'm
ears.
not familiar with the. There he is now. Oh, there's, Junior. Anyway, now I'm getting you guys confused. All right, I'll stop. All right, what are we doing here?
Ice Queen Gaming said,
Highland Earl.
Highland Earl, thank you.
Ice Queen
I'm gonna look
Gaming
that up right now
said,
because
Hiya
I'm
Junior Cool.
so confused.
Ice Queen Gaming said,
Are you painting or drawing today?
We're drawing today. It's a 3-year-old budget blended scotch from Aldi Supermarket. It's a blended scotch whiskey. Are you... was he out of his mind? He drank a whole pint. I hope he's doing well. Hashtag TJC Gaming all day. Poor guy. Ay, ay, ay. So yeah, we're drawing something. I don't know what, man.
Junior Sim
Freaking
Racing
hate this.
said, I like Jameson's whiskey. Otter said,
It's a love
I
hate.
like water.
It's a love hate relationship. Yeah, I like water too. Blended. I try to
Junior
pour it
Sim
over
Racing
some.
said, Hey Otter, how are you?
I try to pour it over some coffee grounds, and then it's all agitates my insides very well. The music is very Disney oriented. We could do. No, I don't know how to paint or draw squirrels or birds. Oh yeah, I don't know how to draw anything.
Said, Draw a life on Mars Dreamscape.
Okay.
Otter
Now
said,
now we're
I am
talking.
doing okay. Just had a haircut, so I am looking froggy fresh.
Draw a life
Boomerly
on Mars.
said,
Your lattes are the best.
Let's
Ice
turn
Queen
this
Gaming
around.
said,
Animals.
Maybe there's some sort of animals on Mars.
Ice Queen Gaming
There we go. Now at least
said,
Cat and a moon.
this is my right hand. This is my left hand. A cat and a moon.
Otter said, Otters on Mars. Junior Sim
Otters on
Racing
Mars.
said, How cool, what did you go with, the classic mohawk or the old school mullet? Otter said,
She got
Ice
a
Queen Gaming
old school mullet
said,
mohawk.
He's good. He's just finished cutting the grass.
Oh,
Not
good,
found.
good, good.
said,
He got up and
Hello,
went outside
water.
and worked. Wow. That was the most impressive stream I've seen in a minute. If anyone's wondering, TJC Gaming last night, it was a lot of fun. He polished off a bunch of brews, Coronas. They smacking down Coronas over there in the UK.
Ice Queen Gaming said,
He
use
did.
a
He's a
ball.
champ. Yeah, you guys are great. It was actually a lot of fun to be a part of what you guys were doing and just the love you guys carry and just the whole thing. It was just beautiful. So, cheers to you both. I'm glad he's doing well. But yeah, it was pretty much a drinking stream, and he was driving a truck across America as fast as he could. But once he polished off that whiskey, it was all English was gone. All that that northern came out. I could not understand him. It was great. quite entertaining. Thank you very much, Ice Queen Gaming. Thank you, TJC, for throwing that out. But anyway, those who were there enjoyed it, I'm sure. Now, we have a Marsscape. I'm down. I don't know how to do I suppose I can classically do Mars, but this is a pencil drawing, so what an interesting idea. Seems like a lot of cool
Gaming
shading.
Said, thank you, much love to you, growing heart.
I'm really perplexed. I don't want to. I think a landscape might be super difficult unless I start with, well, this is drawing, so I kind of have to do it backwards. I want to have the whatever's in the foreground covering up whatever's in the background. So that's the difference between drawing and painting, I think. One of them. You just start on a different level.
Said, hit the thumbs up or I'll come to your house, sleep on your couch, and eat all the food in your fridge for a week.
For a week? That's a lot of eating. That's a lot of dog pound farting. He might even bring his dogs. When I look at a blank piece of paper,
said,
I see geometry. I always see geometry or some kind of fluidity. And then that's just simple silliness. I really want to, what I want to do is, even in my own time or whatever, I want to be so inspired to do something in drawing and get better at it that I want to spend time in practicing human shapes, human form, things like that.
Said,
what about a skull?
Otter said,
a skull?
If you draw Mars, don't forget to include the lonely little Mars rover.
Something kind of real life with a mandala.
Said,
this is
something kind of real life with mandala.
So exactly, Ice Queen. What I started thinking was, okay, well, how do I interpret a Mars landscape into a mandala? And that would be, I don't know. It's like it's like doing an interpretive dance, I think. And the water flows from the waterfall. So without words, you would know what that means. Let's start with...
Otter said, fuck it, we ball, space.
That's right. Let's start with a perfect circle.
The dog pound
said,
Vitruvian Man drawing by Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah, I mean, let's keep it simple,
Gaming
right, Dog Pound?
Said, mandala sky, little rover on mountain rock landscape wall.
Otter said,
Ooh.
just ask yourself, what would Junior do?
Ooh. I like that. I like mandala sky, little rover on mountain rock landscape. All right, what does the Mars rover look like so I can get just a general idea? Let me type in a little bit of words and just ask yourself what Junior would do. All right. Mars
Otter
rover
said, give the rover a birthday hat.
It has been out there for a minute, hasn't it?
Nice Ice Queen Gaming.
So Mars rover's pretty cute. He looks like the guy from yeah, he's got like a camera box. All right. I like this. Let's work on something here.
Said, Hemlo, drunk pleb here.
And check that
How
out.
are
The
we?
Mars rover
Otter
gets
said,
an actual Mars background. So, yay. Welcome TJC Gaming. I'm hoping your yard work went well. We've been here Definitely not talking about you. So yeah, the
The dog
Mars
pound
has
said, Wally is the bomb otter.
a very unique background, kind of like Arizona. Oh, that's a hit to anyone who thinks we've
Otter said,
just filmed
Wally is the
everything in
goat.
Arizona. So this is a light, and then let's just get a general like
Junior Sim
go-to
Racing
about this thing.
said, TJC, I love you guys, I hate you guys. Guys, I love you, but I hate you. By the way, Gran Turismo sucks as a game. TJC Gaming said, I was very drunk. Grass has been cut. Time to chill.
Ladies and gentlemen, the grass
Otter
has been cut.
said, Forza Horizon is the best racing game.
Bro, you're talking to a group of racers who actually play simulation racing games. So, shh. I would say be quiet before they start.
Junior Sim Racing
Uh-oh.
said, Smash a like up if you're awesome.
All right, they're being kind, I'm guessing.
TJC Gaming said, Yup, Junior. A mate of mine I worked with screwed me over, Junior. I guess I couldn't hide it when drunk, lol. I unlisted it now, tears of joy. Otter said, I go straight on the turns in that game, nerd face.
Yeah, you do. You're like, I'm going to crash into it and I'm going to use them as my wall.
The Dog Pound said, Junior Sim Racing, pick one, hate us or love us, but always do it equally, lol. Junior Sim Racing said, I don't mind Forza for a console game, it's great. TJC Gaming said, LMAO, rolling on the floor laughing.
We building a backwards Mars rover. It's kind of fun. It's kind of silly. I've never done a machine. Never drawn a machine before. I'm sure I'm not doing it right. Where is this front end at? Somewhere around here?
Junior Sim Racing said, Dog Pound, it's nothing but love from me. I am ready for zombies, creative beer, and a bottle of vodka.
Oh
Otter
man, yeah.
said, My nose itches. Can someone itch for me?
Yeah. You just gotta put your face up to your phone or computer. I got you. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah.
Junior Sim Racing said, I can lend you a hand.
It's power, yo. How come? Oh, I see. The
Dog Pound
camera that it's
said,
holding.
Heck yeah, I
Is
have been jamming transit a
invisible.
lot, lol.
I don't know what transit is, but that's cool. Hey, hello. How are you?
Otter said, Transit?
Yeah, I'm live. Yeah, I don't know what transit is either.
The Dog Pound said, Being a lazy stoner is easy if you never get off free bus, lol. The Dog Pound said, Black Ops 2. Junior Sim Racing said, Welcome to the gallery.
Why are we ruining my life by drawing a Mars rover? Why did I say, whoa, what a good idea? Who? Someone's fired. I can't wait to we'll get to the mandala sky and then it'll be all calm.
Otter said, "It's the wild rover of hell."
UNEO. UONEO. So what are you doing today?
Otter said, "I suggested the rover fearful face."
I'm just not gonna look at what I'm drawing and just draw what I feel. Okay, I looked. I cheated. But I gotta look. It's got a lot of components and things on it. We'll deal with the shading of that in a minute, but we're just trying to block in the actual rover itself.
Junior Sim Racing said, "Enjoy the art. Shane is very talented."
Except on Saturdays. Come on, people, get it right. You know the drill.
The Dog Pound said, "Plant Ops 2 transit multiple areas to run with a bus that drives through each area." Junior Sim Racing said, "Welcome to Silver City's finest gallery."
Aren't they kind? I am the most talented artist in town. Thank you. I just shared.
The Dog Pound said, "Giant zombie map."
Okay, so we know that this is the foreground. We can deal with like the shadows and certain things. Certain things are going to be highlights. But again, this is going to be a roughed out kind of idea where I think the majority of the focus, hopefully, will be on the sky. Can we pull it off? Weirdly enough, this is centered. That sucks. Therefore, I have to off center the mandala. Bum, 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 bum. Do 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 do.
Junior Sim Racing said, "Can we ask what the lady's favorite painting is on display?" Junior Sim Racing said, "Can we ask what the lady's favorite painting is in the gallery?"
Hey lady, what's your favorite painting in the gallery? Nice lady, Froy Layden. Yeah, she likes a house favorite as much as I do. The stormy night, you know, it's like you guys figure it out. She has a lot of favorites. She's so kind to me. Yeah, the green one.
Junior Sim Racing said, "OWW, great taste. She is awesome."
It's got to be one of my favorites too, the green, just because the green has a storied past because the guy who photographs my work spent so many hours trying to get that one right. I really respect that.
Knack to the Nick said,
You cooking dinner right now.
Neck
Potter
to the Nick.
said,
What's up?
"Is that your mom greater than?"
Black and white, up and right. No. Just a wonderful friend of mine who used to have a wonderful dog. That's Jeremy's mom, if you will. I don't know. I don't know what you like to call yourself. A wonderful human being. We making a mandala in the sky, and then so the the whole art should be the backdrop, and then we'll shade in this stupid rover and the stupid Mars. Stop. I know. I know. I don't gotta be so mean to myself. But come on, man. Obviously,
Potter
all I wanted to
said,
do was paint a
"Oh,
mandala
don't
or
make
draw a
the rover
mandala.
cry. He is so lonely."
Oh, he is. He's up there all by himself, just roaming around. Not one Martian to be heard of. It's crazy. So what I like to do, I suppose we could zoom in.
Potter said, "They made him sing himself happy birthday last year. Saddest thing ever."
Is that real? That's probably real, actually. That seems like something the folks at NASA may do. Okay, I'm just moving some things over. Centralize the mandala for you all.
Junior Sim Racing said, "I watched the Mars rover documentary. The messages it transmitted when it was low on battery was heartbreaking." Knack to the Nick said,
I bet.
There's a lady behind you.
Yeah. Have a good day. You guys scared her. He's like, hey, there's a lady behind you. That's fun. She's fun. It's nice that she wanted to be on camera. She's cool people, man. There's a lot of cool people up here in Silver City. It's just the whole thing, man. It's so great. Silver City is so great. So this is this. So this has to touch here because it touches here. So what I'm going to start doing is connecting somehow, or create another. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to do stuff. That's when I'm living most free, I think. How are you all living? Most free? Let's see, which side was that? That only has one. Only has one. Just looking for patterns, looking for connections. It's kind of like Celtic knots. I spent a little time doing
Potter
those.
said, "Living like Larry."
Living like Larry. Loose.
Junior Sim Racing said, "Living like Barry."
Living like Barry. With the juice. So, this middle one comes out of here. Let's bring this straight out for fun. I don't like going too big, you know? Too big, too fast. So I may just throw some lines out. Let them sit there for a while. It's how I do, man. That's how I do. Sunday. So this next week, Monday, I am going to be busy doing plaster work. Boy, oh boy. Tomorrow, I am going to go do a full day of plaster. And then Monday. That is so that I can be there Tuesday to get zombied out with Junior. Next Monday, next week, we will do a 24, zombie every 24 days. I think that'll be fun. I would have loved to have done it tomorrow or this Monday, but again, I'm helping. I gotta move this way. I'm helping a friend out. And, well, she's paying me, so she's helping me out. I talked to this lady today who lives out in the wilderness. She's this older lady. For the last 9 years, she's been sitting out and like hiking and camping. And she's probably easy in her mid-60s. I'm like, what? And she's all talking about a bear who's, because it's, hasn't rained so much. So all the bears are coming down to the rivers where she's been camping. So she was all worried about a bear. I'm like, oh my God. It really makes me enjoy like my house, man. I am not that kind of person, Sleeping out under the stars. I have a friend here in town. He sleeps out under the stars in his yard. I used to know a guy in Tucson also. Did the same thing.
Knack to the Nick said,
People are interesting.
Nico's here. I almost bought Scum, but thought the $20 could be better spent.
Knack to the Nick. Oh, you almost bought Scum. Yeah, I mean, certainly. Here's how I digest spending money, or I used to spend money on video games. I think I have the video games I want to play. I have Scum. It's the amount of hours that I put into it, because as a teenager,
Junior Sim Racing
I used to go and put quarters
Hey, you beautiful
in a
people,
machine.
You can
Literal
support Space
literal
and his
quarters
art
that
and
would
dreams
be,
from as little from $1 a month on his Patreon.
Oh, listen to this guy
Patrons
go.
have early access to Space's content. Check out the link below. Knack to the
You're
Nick
too cool.
said,
For now, I'll save up.
There you go.
Junior
That's smart.
Sim Racing said, https://www.patreon.com/spacedrain.
You're too kind, Junior. Thank you for being the best promoter ever. Back to putting quarters in machines. I can relate to that. So I understand that I used to put $20 a time just playing a dumb Donkey Kong or something. I'm old, So to me, $20 equals how many hours? Does that equal 10 cents an hour? Whoa. That's way cheaper than any video game I even ever grew up with in the 80s. So yeah, save up. When you start playing, we can all jump on that together too. It's a cool zombie game that is pretty technical. Now where do we take this? We have this goofy circle. It's not even an ellipse over here. Ellipse over here. Remember, this is going to be the sky backdrop for this crazy shaded drawing
Potter
below it.
said, I like Days more than Scum.
Yeah. DayZ more than Scum? Sure. Scum is so technical and somewhat boring. It's not as, it's more PvP, I think. It's more player versus player, with zombies included and base building. It's just so many hours are spent.
Otter said, so is DayZ.
Oh, is it? The original, right? Where are we taking this? Let's take it, I got an idea. Leave
Junior
your
Sim
ideas at
Racing
the door, you know
said,
what I'm saying?
Live DayZ need more friends on there. Surge said, what's up? Otter said, I
Surge.
used to run a public DayZ server.
Nice.
Junior Sim Racing said, Surge welcome.
Yes, welcome, Surge. We're drawing a Mars sky. This is what the Mars sky looks like. It has geometric shapes and such. You know. Viva la Mars. It's got to be some electricity involved, you know. It's this all must mean something. I want to connect these to these. I just can't do it yet. So I'm really just sitting here. We're enjoying each other's company.
Otter said, the rover accidentally found psychedelic shrooms on Mars.
Yeah, and I decided to eat them. It's like, here's the chemistry value of this. I have found it on the ground.
Junior Sim Racing said, I love DayZ. It was high anxiety for me though while playing it. Not a
Oh,
great
really?
game with a beer.
Ah, yeah, see? For real, yo. I think a lot of the games I play wouldn't be so great with a beer. I think Rust was, again, one of those games. You just got to go in balls to the wall, like, Valhalla! You know, like you're some kind of just crazed
Otter
Nordic.
said, DayZ is very nerve-wracking.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of like what I like about 7 Days is that it doesn't carry all the nerves, the poundings of the heart. Every once in a while, you get a fun little jump scare, but just short of that, it's all like controlled. Same with Scum. It's very boring. You got to be way into like progression, but I like that. Spending many lifetimes just pounding
Sim
big
Racing
rocks into little
said,
rocks. I like
I
it.
would tank Rust easy.
You tank on Rust. Yeah.
Knack to the Nick said,
Ha 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 ha, pounding rocks for real.
I mean, that's what I feel. I mean, I find so much peace in all these silly video games. Rust, 7 Days, Scum. It's not so much in that game. But just pounding big rocks into little rocks is like this weird calming. And if reincarnation is real, of any sort, of any chemistry, on infinite universes across infinite planes, whatever that means. Yeah, I've spent many a lifetime pounding big rocks into little rocks.
Otter said, have you tried Ark Survival Evolved?
No.
Junior Sim Racing said, someone hand me my electric baton.
I haven't done Ark because, again, I didn't foresee, like, oh, I need to spend another 12 hours getting ready to play a game. Each one of these games, these survival games, it just takes so many hours just to get any progression that you have to be, you know, I'm just not into dinosaurs so much. Having a dinosaur as a pet, I'm like, I'm cool. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We got a lot of
Otter
new people here, I
said,
think.
It's a game about pounding rocks into little rocks, but there's dinosaurs.
Right. So yeah, I fed my addiction via
Back to the Nick.
all the other
Said,
games.
If reincarnation is real, we've spent more lifetimes pounding rocks than lifetimes making paper money.
That's
Junior
right.
Sim
Because
Racing
all
said, played Scorched Earth and Ragnarok.
of humans said, "Yo, we got to build some things," and then all humans decided, "Yo, we need free labor about this," and then all humans went to the nearest tribe and grabbed as many people as they could and put them to work. So yeah, definitely spent more lifetimes breaking rocks than making any kind of money. However, Infinite. Are we all on board or what?
Junior
I don't know.
Sim Racing
I don't even know yet.
said, my only fear of death is reincarnation musical notes.
Yeah, you know, I mean, sometimes I think about it with scared anticipation, for sure. Where I'm like,
Otter
oh man,
said, they should make a SCP survival game, pound rocks into little rocks, except sometimes the rocks are eldritch horrors beyond
Holy
your
shit.
comprehension.
that'd be so crazy.
Junior
Like you're
Sim
out there
Racing
working, you're out there
said,
mining,
Smash the like up button
and then one
support
of
a real
the
artist.
SCP-193
Zero
comes up, and you can't look away. You have to look at them. You're like, well, I can't mine if I have to look at this thing. So you just have to back away from your mine while staring at this creature. Yeah, that would be a fun idea.
Junior Sim Racing said, your art will live on for a long time.
And again, yeah, like speaking of living on for a long time, like what has lived on for a long time? The pyramids, you know, things that are carved out of rock. So in the future, when we all decide to, you know, crush each other's spirit, as we are so good at doing, and we're also so good at not doing that, of course. But I'm saying, you know, whoever wins this battle, and we all extinct ourselves, maybe from a flying rock from the sky again. When we come back to this and we see these Mount Rushmore, we're gonna think those are our gods. Like this whole humanity carved their gods into a mountain, which is just crazy. And then there's that one guy in New Mexico who's making the giant native. I don't know who the guy is, but he's, you know, he died doing it. And now his family's taking up the responsibility of carving into that mountain. Yeah, it's just weird stuff like that. It's going to live on forever. I think about that when I'm doing my art because I know none of this will last, right? So I'm like, well, maybe Shane, grab a chunk of marble and do your very best at explaining 2023 through a chunk of marble. It's kind of like doing this mandala to be the backdrop for a Mars rover drawing. Which, am I doing it still? What are we doing here? Come on, man, get to work. You know, guys gotta get to work here, guys. But yeah, I have thoughts about that kind of stuff when it comes to like art. What is art? Where have we put art down that's lived?
Junior Sim Racing said, there will be bits of you all over the place. My only hope is going at 200 miles an hour to live on all over the place. Man, you lucky artist have it made. Otter said, when I die, bury me with an elephant bone.
That's just poetic. I started to give the rover here some depth. I didn't want you guys to miss out on it. It's so important. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Okay? You guys get me now? Super scribble? But it's the balance of being able to do a mandala and not being a Buddhist. Like these guys, they sit there for 2 weeks straight and just take grains of sand and pour it on the ground until like it becomes the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. And then when they're done, they're like, that's nice, and then they sweep it up and they move on. So if only we all could enjoy something for the time while listening to this jam. Welcome to heaven. Did you not know we played this music 24 hours a day through your ear canal? Your earballs will be screaming.
Junior Sim Racing said, when I go, bury me with a treasure map located in Space's gallery.
Oh yeah. If you're looking for treasure, you come on the Treasure Space Gallery, Space Gallery's treasure maps. Welcome, everybody. Are you looking for treasure? Welcome to the show. You found it. It's some treasure. Now, so this is unevenly weighted. It's pulling. There's something wrong here, man. It's pulling. So we gotta find balance. We gotta find some balance, okay, guys? Jeez, can we find some balance? I'm practicing, okay? Calm down. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, I knocked the microphone off. Sorry, anybody wearing a headphone. You just got an earful. I just feel like moving. I'm trying to create balance in the world.
Otter said, felt awesome. Otter said, like a finger in my ear.
It's like all. Nope. There's just needs. It needs. If I
Junior Sim
enclose
Racing
it, if I completely
said,
close it off.
Otter, you're too young to go yet. You have to at least do a full 7-day series with us. Then we promise to find an elephant bone.
See what happens when you close things off? It's very uncomfortable. So you just sit and relax. It's maybe part of the Buddhist way is to experience everything and just look at it for what it is. Maybe it is uncomfortable. That's okay. Is there a way to make it comfortable? It has only 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 circles. I like counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But we have to keep coming. We gotta have it behind this rover somehow, or this is just another failed project done by space. Welcome to another failed project. Wait, I shouldn't start calling it that yet. Hold the phone. I think, therefore
Junior
I am.
Sim Racing said, I don't mind trying to be a Buddhist monk, but someone give me a pillow. Junior Sim Racing said, ow and beer.
Yeah. I think a lot of my problem is the length. But that helps. Just simple things to hold weight. All the while, we're still working on the old guy.
Otter said, looks like a face.
Yeah, it does. Well, because so
Junior Sim
part of
Racing
Mars
said,
is the face
never
on the
struggled with
Mars,
light personally.
all that stuff. So I'm hoping, and there's some pyramids in here, and there's some. We're really just trying to vibe out on like what Mars has, and just finding it, picking it out of the
Otter
river.
said, going to grab a snack. Also TMI Junior.
Oh, what did I miss? Oh, I get it.
Junior Sim Racing said, I apologize.
See, I was expecting he's like, oh,
Otter
I was just joking.
said, clenched fist, JK.
But he did not say he was just joking. He said, sorry. Bum, 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 and then I think of like Martians, right? Like from like Bugs Bunny cartoons. Because those are real.
Otter said, that reminds of Majora's Mask from Zelda. Junior Sim Racing said, I was been deadly serious, but it doesn't help with snacks.
This guy's funny. Hi, people. Bye, people. Welcome, people. See ya, people. It's been some years since you're something to me. How's that go? See, I like to go little by little so I don't screw up. This is where that Celtic knot kind of stuff starts coming into play, where you're just like adding a line, and then sooner or later it all kind of comes together. That's the hope. We all got some hopes in our day. Which way do you go when it comes to your hope? I better be clear about my singing. I hate this music. It's like we're just in a cartoon. But I'm playing it anyway, 'cause I like to torture myself. And those around me. Welcome. See, I kind of thought Amaze this morning too, and so this is all coming. It's all coming into play,
Junior
you
Sim
know?
Racing said, anywho, how's your day been, space?
Anywho, my day has been good. I mean, it's, yeah. Pretty good. Tomorrow I'm just going to go plaster. I got a huge wall to do. Today I got to charge up my cameras, deal with all that footage. So these are all the things that I'm like, I got so much to do constantly, you know. It's my choice. But I add things to it and just keep, you know. So that's what I'm doing today, is just a lot of that. Let's go from this side now. Let's close this off. No, it's bad. But we can do the same thing over here. We just got to decide what to do with this. And you know what I'm kind of creating too is this Martian Aztec thing.
It's your plaster cross to bear.
Yeah, I mean, I like paying bills. So it helps. This is lower than this, everybody. It's really freaking me out. Let's fix that.
Junior Sim Racing said, 6 like up legends. You guys are awesome.
You guys are awesome. Thank you. And I just screwed everything up.
Otter said, I hope your YouTube, Patreon can take off and help pay your bills.
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't that be just fantastic? Look, it's all about years. As of everything with YouTube, you start off with one view. Someone's like, look, no one's here. And then you start up and you get 5, then you get 10, then you get 30, and then you get 50, and then you get 100, and then you get 1,000, and then 10,000, and then 100,000 views. So it's the same thing. It's just time on the torch. If you're serious about your craft, I think gaming is one of the hardest things to make YouTube money. It's one of the perhaps
Otter said,
easiest things to make, like live money.
Sandwich crackers with cheese.
But yeah, I would hope that, in the future, it kind of works out. So this goes up here and then to the back. So this goes up here and then to the back.
Junior Sim Racing said,
And then this
once he has 1,000 viewers, we won't be able to even get his autograph.
goes up here. So this is over here, this is over here, this is over here, this should be over here. What's going on here?
Otter said, don't forget about us little guys.
See, the cool thing, that's so great. You guys are truly wonderful, and I think this whole experience is a beautiful experience, and of course not. What are we talking about here? You're like my first loves, man. You've been here since the beginning. Otter, you've been here since the beginning. Since in Tucson when I was doing my streaming. You're one of the first person to ever give to this channel. The
Junior
first
Sim
person to ever
Racing
give was on.
said,
I was playing
There's no
GTA.
reason you cannot be successful
And it
on
was
YouTube
crazy.
in life. You're super talented.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's
Otter
anybody.
said, since day one, homie.
Anybody. It's consistency, behavior. What are you promoting? Do other people like what you're promoting? I mean, I'm not sure enough people really understand this as opposed to, I watch art. I watch Jazza or whatever, some art, dudes and chicks out there doing art. But they all have this same thing. They're all following the same YouTube progression where they find something that works and they just do it. They do more of it until then they get tired of that. And then and all these art channels are doing the same thing again and again and again. Well, I don't do that. But none of the other art channels are doing, well, this is terrible. This is a bad example of but you see it behind me. None of the other art channels, I don't think, are having a specific thing that's fine art. Damn. As soon as I said that, I know I'm making a mistake because I've seen their channels. And yes, they do sell them. And they do sell their giant canvases of like cool faces and stuff for thousands of dollars. Don't get me wrong. Is it going to be in a museum someday? No. Because why? Each of their things are all alike. It's been done before. What I am choosing to do, and this is not a pat on my back, this is a struggle of life. I'm choosing to go against the grain of what is accepted and just do my own thing. That is this silly line work. Saturday I break it up with doing things I'm not familiar with, and that's where we're sitting at today, which is torture for me and probably you all. But you're all champs for being here. And yes, you've been here since the beginning. Otter, thank you. And everybody who's here now, thank you. It is a blessing. This is this, once again. This is this. How did it all get so screwed up when this became this?
Otter said,
So
I
this...
would love a little series where did like a marble statue. Otter said, maybe practice with plaster though.
I would like to do that too. I'm going to do that, and I will do that. And here's part of you guys being a part of Patreon. I'm going to take that money now, and I'm going to go buy some clay. I'm going to go buy something, something I can use in the show. It's not beyond me right now to utilize and reinvest in myself and the entertainment of what you guys are providing. So yes, I'm aware, and I'm...
Otter said, hope my $20 a month helps.
It absolutely does. Are you kidding? It's... I can't believe it. It blows my mind. So... But I know it's a new day and age, and things are happening quite differently than they were when I was young. I'm so happy that I have found something like art
Junior Sim Racing
that I can
said,
do.
if you conform to popular subjects and trends of today, you would blow up. You want
know,
to be
that's-
you and be happy doing it, cannot knock you for it. Make the bloody
Yes.
business cards in your style. Otter said, rather that than an OnlyFans like
So-
everyone else buys lol.
I had another person come in today who's working for small business here in town. He just moved here in town, and yeah, he was like, "So, let me have your business card," and I'm like, "Yeah." And I told him all about you, Junior. That there are people in the world who are trying to get me to do what I need to be doing. And I'm just like, I'm a spaz. But I need, I don't know anything about the internet, even though I'm on the internet kind of thing. I need, what I need to really get nuts is what you get when you become on that level of wealth where you're like, I need an assistant. And then everything, you pay this person a salary to show up
Otter
every day and do
said,
whatever the hell you
could
need.
make a bomb-ass business card.
So, I painted my sign out front. It says open. I realized after I set it out front that I'm a high-end gallery. This isn't just, we're not fooling around. This is $3 a square inch. So I can't have a hand-painted sign. I need to invest in, I can put a metal over my little A-frame. And I designed it. I even designed it on Photoshop so that I could, order it and put it together. Baby steps, man. Right now I'm trying to figure out a weird sky mandala for behind this Mars rover. Let's
Junior Sim Racing
give some shadow
said,
to this.
right, Otter, tell him.
I mean, I get what you're saying. But you guys have to see where I'm sitting. This is not Santa Fe, New Mexico. So that's good. Therefore, everything's
Otter
a little
said,
cheaper.
My dad is a CAD engineer. Maybe I can have him run something cool on his CNC machines at work for your sign.
Oh yeah, bro! If I send you my logo, it's so. The part about my logo is that it's so confusing, It's almost impossible to do out on
Junior Sim
CNC.
Racing said, "You don't want me as an assistant. I would kick your ass into making art for your city events that happen all the time."
That'd be cool, man. Give me a struggle, you know. I want to hire it out. I want people to be like, "You got to be getting this done." And I'm like, I'm doing it. And I start becoming an alcoholic and a drug addict, and because I'm sad and I'm stopped doing my art years ago, and I've just been doing what people want me to do, and it hurts my head. No, we don't have to follow that line. That line's been written. You see, like artists have done that, yeah?
Otter
Again and again and again
said,
and again and again and again.
"It is precision CNC work, the little pieces of steel that fit together with no seams and stuff.
Oh,
Nothing
water
is
jets.
outside of what he can do, I think."
Whoa, that stuff's cool. You ever tell him, man, you should have a YouTube channel? People would watch that. I literally was at work the other day, and you know, so I tell people, I'm like, I got a YouTube channel, and they just look at me and scoff in a way. And they're young, you know, they're in their 20s, and they just know their youth with YouTube, and then where they cut out of YouTube was a few years ago when YouTube was just like, you know. YouTube is much different from how it started, as we all know. And it keeps evolving into, like, you know, what it can be, the potential of internet, as opposed to, I got kicked in the balls again, you know, stupid stuff like that. It's probably when they quit YouTube. Anyway, so I tell them I have a YouTube channel, and they're like, yeah, cool, whatever, you know, and I get it. But then he's doing some work, and it was a boyfriend-girlfriend team, right? And he's doing work, and she's like, oh, it's so satisfying to watch. And then she leaves, and I'm like, see? This is why you needed a YouTube channel. Because even she said it's satisfying to watch. People will watch the most... I watch the silliest
Otter
stuff.
said, "What do you do for work?"
Oh, what do I do for work? I just help people and hope that they pay me in town. No, that's not true. Look, I put up I sell prints. Hopefully every once in a while I sell a painting. And then I help people in town, which is I put up a little Facebook page that says I do stuff, you know, if you need some help, whatever. And then I got a lady here in town who is like a realtor, and she needs plaster done. So it's like construction stuff. So what I've been doing is bringing my cameras to work with me. Anytime I do something in town, I'll bring a camera there. But if I'm lucky, I sell one of these paintings a month, you know, and then I kind of just eat. I don't make money.
Said, "Local bin man and side gig as a gigolo."
That would be awesome, you know, if I could entertain women, take them out to dinner, make them feel good about stuff. But no, I don't. Nor the OnlyFans. I heard a comment earlier about OnlyFans. Pretty sure it was. Who knows? But yeah, I don't do any of that.
Junior Sim Racing
Make
said,
some of that feet
"Have you
money.
thought about making a Facebook post or ad in the local shops?"
Yeah, about what though? Like, what's the post? What's the ad? What is it that I'm selling? You know, that's what sucks about what I do, is that it's so specific. Like, people walk outside and they'll look in, and I put up a nice little window display
Junior
out
Sim
front.
Racing said,
And you either like
"Gigolo
my
work
stuff or
is
you
mainly
don't,
word
man.
of mouth, but I believe in you."
Just get some old lady to pay for a new grill. you know? But I've grown to like my missing forefront. I think it's a character
Drunk
that we're
Gamer
all
said, thumbs up beer.
interested in hiding, and that's part of my life is like, oh no, I'm more accepting of where I be living. Drunk, what is up, dude? How you doing? Boom 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 boom. Don't get me wrong, I still have a certain set of shame to my face.
Junior Sim Racing said, Da drunk homie watched your short earlier flying about.
Oh yeah, that short was fun. America, look yeah. Everybody, it's a polka music. I can pretty much stop this anytime I want to, but I don't know if I choose to. I probably should, just for sanity's sake.
Gamer said, just chilling around for a bit.
Yay. Just chilling around for a bit, everybody. Says the drunk. Happy you could join us, bud. Welcome. I'm tired of the fun, quirky music. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying. Let's go into the podcast music.
Junior Sim Racing said, well, just don't rule gigolo word completely out its option. Da drunk gamer.
I've ruled
said,
it out.
DKS, yay, I was up early this morning, figured out a diff setup for shorts. I was never happened with that portrait format.
Okay, I set up this morning, figured out different setup for shorts. All right. Word up. You get those setups, dog. You working on that setup? What's up? You like the party? Well, we're doing a Mars rover here with a mandala sky because I'm half special. Just the right half, though.
Otter said, I just bought a GoPro.
Oh, nice.
Junior Sim Racing said, what's on the agenda today, drunk? Any games at the ready?
Good question, drunk.
Otter said, sick pop shooting drills?
Nice. That'd be dope. Yep, attach it and just be all like say the camera's even less like laying down and you're probably pretty good at your weaponry, so
Otter
just picking
said,
up the weapon, doing it, boom, setting it down, boom, boom, pick it up, clip, clip, boom, boom. You'll get the best point of view of if you want to see the clip coming out after you release it. Yeah, oh man, that's brilliant. Skeet shoot, I don't know what you're into, but you know, obviously you probably practice with that if weapons are your thing. So look at this Mars rover thing's coming to life, yo. I'm gonna take a bathroom break, everybody. It's gonna be crazy, you'll see.
Da drunk gamer said, huh, there's always games on the ready. I
I'll
just
be right
had
back.
to pick one. Been stopping by PPLS streams this morning, just a gameplay here and there. Otter said, I do drills, they are hard to explain, to just stay tuned to learn more, I guess. Junior Sim Racing said, looking forward to it, Otter. Travis said,
What is old man Shane talking about?
What is up, Travis? Welcome. How you doing? Welcome, everybody. Yeah, definitely, Otter. Doing the drills. It's awesome. Have your iPhone or your phone setups just filming you do it all with the two different angles. I like to bring a stopwatch to my favorite videos, and I watch them, and I kind
Junior Sim Racing
of count the
said,
edits.
I see a lot of women shooting guns, but it's all about their body shaking while firing. Be cool to see some actual drills explained.
Exactly. Now we know what Homeboy's watching. Yo, Homeboy. What's up, T-Dog? Welcome. We're doing a Mars rover, mandala sky kind of thing. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Because I'm doing this.
Otter said, I would love to show the force of my .308 from my POV. The muzzle is wowzers.
I bet.
Like a tank blast. Junior Sim Racing said, hey, these just pop up. I am not actually actively searching.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. You like jiggle physics on a gun. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Yep, mm-hmm. How are we gonna cut? We're gonna fill up this whole sky. This is insane. We have 11 circles, 12 circles. Let's go
Junior
13
Sim
circles.
Racing said, Winchester. Travis said,
Cleaning spray pumps, office work, work stuff, and then some work. Later I'll relax and work a little.
Nice. You know what they say, work before you work. Just gonna put some circles on the ends of these. I feel like they need circles on the ends of them. So now we have those. And let's just keep looking for the correct space to draw in. And it seems like let's go with a curve. I'm hungry. I think I better make some toast. Oh yeah, Mars rover, on the Mars rover, chilling with the Mars rover, chilling with the Mars rover, Mars rover. Could we get the jiggle physics on the Mars rover, please? Ooh, that's nasty. I mean, I don't know what component. I didn't build this Mars rover. I was in Tucson at the time when it was being constructed. But I wasn't there. Okay? I bet you there's a lot of components on it, though.
Junior Sim Racing said, I watch a lot of shooting videos. The odd one or two jiggles are bound to pop though.
Hell yeah. That's dope. I mean, it's cool that you're watching some funky, just ballistics. We are here today to shoot this dragon's fire. That guy was fun. Kyle? Remember Kyle? And he had that fake Russian FPS shooter. I think it was FPS. Wasn't that what it was called? FPS? Anyway, Kyle, he now has a different YouTube where he jumps on with a bunch of dudes and talks weaponry. FPS was fun for his day, man. That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about like old YouTube, like when YouTube was able to do crazy stuff like that.
Otter said, I just got tracers for my 9mm. That would make a cool video.
Yeah. Also expensive, you know. This is what you're planning ahead, is like to throw away money for your videos, and that's important because people like that.
Junior Sim Racing said, do it at night.
People like to watch other
Otter
people.
said, tracers are pretty to watch. Da Drunk Gamer said,
Not
"It
if they're
seems you're only
coming
allowed
at
to
you.
shotguns on YouTube if you're a hot chick." Junior
If those
Sim
tracers
Racing
are coming at you, ain't
said,
so pretty.
Or Don
It's more like, oh shit, oh no,
Da Drunk Gamer
no.
said, I remember that Russian dude.
Yeah, FPS, yo. I'm almost sure his thing was FPS. Today we'll fight. We fire dragon's breath. And then YouTube and everyone was like, well, what the hell? And he's like, I was just kidding. I'm not Russian at all. My name's Kyle. I'm from Minnesota. I don't know if he was from Minnesota. Sorry, Trav. Mars
Otter
Rover.
said, FPS Russia, he actually is not Russian, it was fakes.
There it is, see? FPS Russia. It's a genius idea. I mean, that's when, again, YouTube, you could just lie, cheat, and steal your way to the top. Let's connect these two. Let's connect these two.
Da Drunk Gamer
This is where we
said,
start getting
well,
three-dimensional.
how about that? Had no idea. Travis said,
Yeah, what the hell? Nobody likes guns or Russians in Minnesota.
Yeah, what the hell, man? I just didn't want to, I don't know if he was from Minnesota. He seems like a Minnesotan. If he asked me, I'd be like, okay, I would have guessed he was a Minnesotan.
Da Drunk Gamer said, kinda makes sense. Are Russian PPL allowed to ever have weapons?
Bro, yeah, they are.
Said, he stopped YouTube
It's crazy
because
over there.
he went to prison due to owning illegal firearms. The ATF got him good.
Boom. Well, now he is now part of a group of dudes who have a vlog or a blog or a podcast. Yeah, that's what it's called. A podcast. Yeah, he's probably, and I don't think he ever talks about that stuff because he's probably not allowed to legally. So they talk other things. I never watch. I don't care. I'm busy. I'm busy trying to figure out Mars rovers and mandala skies. The real important stuff in life, you know? I hate my Saturdays, people. This is what I do to torture myself every week. I must feel too like I'm doing too
Otter
well because
said, he was given a few felonies, and if you have felonies, you can't own guns in the USA.
oh yeah,
So
how
no
about
more
that?
FPS Russia YouTube.
How about that? They took his guns away. They took our jobs. My brain hurts. Not in a headache way, in a, gosh, why do I do this way? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Keep pushing forward. We got something here. We can make something happen, maybe. Let's go through here. And let's also go through here. Keep it consistent.
Junior Sim Racing
Through here.
said, FPS
Hit that corner.
YouTube. There's always
Through
a way
here.
around it.
Hit that
Otter
corner.
said, all
Through
my
here.
guns and stuff have dotted I's and crossed T's.
Touch that.
ATF
Oh, look at that.
agent watching, I promise I am breaking zero laws.
Yeah, it's like having a mining channel, you know? I watch Dan Hurd, and he just his old cat. He's like looks for gold and stuff. And like he's totally watched by the federal people, you know, because mining is so sketch. You got to do it right so you don't pollute rivers and things, you know, destroy all the things that that we made great here in this country. National parks have been the greatest thing we've probably
Junior
put
Sim
forth on the
Racing
planet.
said, I like to break one law a week. You should see me jaywalk.
This is why the Amazon is falling apart, because they don't have national parks like we have national parks here. Nobody does. No, we're the first anyway to be like, you know, Teddy was like, yo, I just want to shoot bears.
Otter said, I jaywalk at work, but none of my rifles are less than 16-inch barrels.
So yeah, it's very important not to disturb the natural environment when mining, and that's why miners have so many laws. But the bigger the miner, the bigger the project, the more you can buy, right? Maybe buy yourself out of trouble, maybe just have the right lobbyist selling the right idea for you. Stuff like that. Ooh. It's rough. Let's use this angle. Split this. Split this. We're just creating this as we go. Easy listening style. Easy listening. 101.5.
Junior Sim Racing said, the Amazon has been declared a national priority to protect. They make too much money off it to protect, in my opinion.
Here's the thing, a
Otter
national priority.
Canadians tried to mine
There is
south
no-
of Tucson, but the government said no, so now there's just a scar on the side of a mountain forever.
Yeah, that's that spot up there above Green Valley. Yeah, that little nice little white little scar. That's something. I was gonna say something about something else, and then I somethinged it up and forgot. But that's all right. Because if you out in the streets tonight and you're not a warrior, well, you better be careful. Wasn't she giving hints to all
Da
the
Drunk
gang
Gamer
members?
said, tears of joy.
Yeah, wasn't she giving hints on that? You play that game. I can't even stand that movie. You play the video game, yo.
Da Drunk Gamer said, need to finish the last 2 flashback missions. Junior Sim Racing
No, you don't.
said, nowhere to run to baby, nowhere to hide. Travis
You
said,
guys are all
Was that a quote from the Warriors?
way too into the Warriors, dude. You guys are, it's the worst movie. Like, I would rather go see a play called Grease than sit through The Warriors again. I tried, man. I don't get it. Is it all the afros and like, wow, cool to be a gang in 70s
said,
in New York?
Never seen it.
I wouldn't waste your time. But all these
Junior
fools are
Sim
going to tell
Racing
you it's the best.
Said, Drunk had a face paint gang when he was a young lad. There was only one dude, but he messed up a lot of mailboxes with baseball bats.
Yeah, see?
Da Drunk Gamer said, ha 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 ha, I'm not into it like that. I'm just playing the game. I've only seen the movie
You are
once.
so into it
Da
like that,
Drunk
drunk.
Gamer
Come on.
Said,
Come
and I was
on.
probably like 10 years old.
You can't run. You can't hide. Yeah, I never saw it originally. I only saw it in jest later in life. And yeah, I said it. I'm trying to devise this key also. It's a lock. You know, in order to get past the
Otter
Van Buren
said,
belt. What
I am not
belt
scared
is
of
it?
gangs. My splits are 0.3 seconds. Throw hate faster than they can say homie.
You're
Da Drunk
hilarious.
Gamer said, it's so bad it's funny to me. The game is a great brawler though. Y'all gotta admit that at least, huh?
Yeah. I'm down with you, bro. I come in, I say hey. I'm like, all damn Warriors again. I throw my 2 cents out, and then I'm like, yeah, I don't know. We really got to do something with this. How do I... Oh, I got an idea. But how do I make that happen? What we need to do is go concentrically smaller around this until it becomes almost non-existent by the time it hits around the rover. So it's not competing with anything in the rover. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe I should smoke one and just take a chill pill. This is just a Saturday stream. I'm not meant to do anything. This is not any port of reality that I am familiar with. But it's such a wild idea. Thank you, Ice Queen Gaming, I believe, was the person who was like, set this all forward. But maybe when we're done, it'll be just
Junior
a
Sim
Mars
Racing
rover.
Said, I would have thought you would have at least loved the soundtrack to The Warriors. It was dope.
Nope. Nope. You would think. I mean, just because it's cool and it's like, bow chicka picka bow bow. No, man. No. I'd rather watch TJ Hooka. Hooka! You know, American Dad status.
Da Drunk Gamer said, rolling on the floor, laughing tears of joy, rolling on the floor, laughing noob.
Hooka! How come you don't say hooka with us? Anyone know that episode of American Dad?
Junior Sim Racing said, you was all about a Clockwork Orange, I bet.
Yes. That's art. Yes. Now, see, that's what I find. You nailed it. Those two movies compete in. One's pop art, The Warriors. It's like Michael Jackson. And then one's real, tangible, terrible art. And that's Stanley Kubrick and anything he puts his hand on. It's as if the Warriors is Justin Timberlake. There, I said it. And I'm not talking Justin Timberlake modern times, who is a great actor, who seems to be like a cool cat. I'm talking Justin Timberlake as a teenager in a pop sing band, you know? And their name is NSYNC. And if you're have any semblance of like what is real, you know that that's not real. So yeah, nailed it. You think I have some thoughts about art and movies? I think you nailed it the best, because it's almost as if the Warriors are trying to be something that they cannot be. It will never be what they want to be. But again, what do I
Junior
know?
Sim Racing said, I can deal with comparing it to Justin, but not Jackson, for the love of Christ.
Yeah, dude, I'm not a fan of Michael Jackson. I understand the art behind Michael Jackson and what he brought forth. It doesn't mean I have to like it. But I get it. That's real art. And the reason why the reason why I choose that
said, his music was okay.
is just because he is pop. He's the king of pop. So that's why I first went there. And it may have been inappropriate of me to choose that, because there are some epic. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? That kind of shit. I mean, it's epic. That is like ridiculous when it comes to a structured song. So yeah, bro, we just trying to do Mars Rover here. You know, we're just trying to have some fun. Not really do anything today. Today is all about doing nothing. I forgot what the Mars rover kind of looks like, but I kind of got it. He's got this little belly here. The shadow that we're going to have to cast on the ground is going to be a whole other ball game. Let's do some of that now. So at least we don't have to worry about that. You know what I mean? Let's do the shadow now. A shadow on the ground. And we need it all to be the same. So we'll bring this little tool in.
Junior Sim Racing said, looks like an alien armada is turning up to Mars while the rovers are working.
Nice. Hey, at least we can see the Mars rover for what it is. This is his arm to the right here, or your left is that's his camera arm. He's holding the camera out, which is the actual truth of the matter. In reality, though, you cannot see past, like on the picture, you can't see past this point because it has one of those invisible poles, you know? So it just has the camera, you know, like when people are skiing. But here in my reality, we're going to draw it in because we don't have that filter. I don't have that filter. Me. Persona non grata. Persona non grata. Let's get this shadow going here. And we need the shadow to connect here.
Junior Sim Racing
And the shadow's going to go here.
You're looking the wrong way, damn it. What we think is interesting with the rovers looking rather than what's going on behind.
Word. Oh, word. That is so word right now. Everybody out at the bird.
Junior Sim
Bird,
Racing
bird, bird. Bird
said,
is a word.
Anyway, that's my 10 cents.
Yo, you got 10 cents, dog? Can I see it?
Da Drunk Gamer said, John, got any change? Junior Sim Racing
Nice.
said, I want to see your version of a Yorkshire Rose. You could take that simple design and
Yorkshire Rose. Yesterday I was trying to tell a lady what flower that is. I couldn't remember the name of your your silly
Junior Sim
town,
Racing
man.
said, OWW no, they got Randy change any change.
What a weekend, huh?
Junior Sim Racing said, but real though I would enjoy it. It's basically your Mandarla work simplified.
Okay.
Junior
Yeah.
Sim Racing
Let's
said,
do it.
9 like up legends.
I like it. Let's do that. See, where were you when we started this thing? I could have just enjoyed
Otter
myself the whole
said,
time.
The Rover's pose looks like he is dropping some heavy lyrics in a rap music video.
Nice, dude. Yeah, he's like totally like down, isn't he? But this is, if you look up Mars rover photo, you will see what I'm drawing. He's literally looking like he's like, yo, what up, everybody? I'm Mars rover. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. Ain't nothing behind me, as you can see behind me. You know, he's doing a selfie. So I'm just trying to catch that whole vibe of like the rover. Yo, everybody. I don't know if you can see this spaceship behind me, but it's crazy. It comes out in shapes and sizes, and it changes. Maybe that's what it is a spaceship that changes shape, and I'm just trying to gather all the shapes at the same time. Yeah, perhaps. This is how you see a spaceship. Anybody?
Otter
Anybody?
said, oh, the 0.5 zoom lens. Da Drunk Gamer said, I feel what you're saying, haha.
Yeah. I'm just keep adding something. I don't know what. I erase half the stuff, but well, it'll become cool in a second, and maybe this becomes an actual spaceship. Somehow, this is the spaceship. We just don't know it yet. I mean, how would we know? We expect aliens to be our shapes and stuff, you know? Here's a fun fact. Dinosaurs lived on this planet for like 400 million years. I would guess that most planets in the solar system probably are containing some kind of crazy dinosaurs. It just took some kind of random event like a fucking rock flying through space to change that all.
Junior Sim Racing said, the dinosaurs had it coming.
I mean, probably. There's so much technical things on this Mars rover that I'm not being able to explain with my simple mind, so we're just gonna keep flubba-dubbing it. You know, like he has this, like this exists. It doesn't exist. Come on, man. What is it attached to?
Junior Sim Racing said, driving around in their 4x4 and greenhouse gases. Wait, that's us.
That's all the super rich telling you that you should be not using incandescent bulbs and that you should not use gas-powered engines. These are the same people who fly around on private jets telling you to stop using fossil fuels. None of it's making any sense, man. You argue me a point and I'll... We get caught up in some bullish, don't we? We get caught up in some bullish we don't even know about.
Junior Sim Racing said, hi, I am Shane and today I am going to get frustrated at a drawing that's impossible to do.
Yeah.
Also, welcome to the gallery. Travis said,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today I'm doing a drawing that's impossible to do. By the way, so welcome, goddamn.
Travis said,
DiCaprio.
Otter said, saw where the Minister of Energy in the UK was going to an energy rally and she drove in a massive limo-cade only to stop and get on a bike for the last 300 yards.
Yes.
Junior Sim Racing.
None of it's real. It all
Don't
makes
talk to me about saving the world
just
on your private
fucking
jet.
money.
Otter said,
They're showing
to
a
make it look
display.
like she cared.
Yeah, she doesn't care. She should stop pretending. Everyone needs to stop pretending and just start doing. Done. But whatever. I'm sitting here. I'm just pretending I know how to draw. But I'm doing it. I'm pretending that I'm doing it. And I'm doing it as I pretend that I know. So whatever. Fucking... None of it makes any sense, and I'm not going to listen to any of it. Remember that moment you realized that the people you respected the most didn't understand stuff, and you're like, oh, you mean like everyone's just me? Just running through life, doing it? And then you like, and once you accept those terms, then you kind of have empathy for a lot of people, I think. What do I know? But you start to realize, oh, they're just poor little innocent creatures trying to lie their way through this one. But hey, this Mars rover is getting some depth, by the way. You can tell there's machinery happening here, right? I mean, this is definitely a machined piece. But I love that this is an impossible drawing. Is it time for me to make some toast and peanut butter, folks? I've yet to eat anything today. It's 1 p.m. Let's play the stop sign game. Any of these cars stop? Make a note of it. Oh, the gray one
Otter
stopped right
said,
away.
It is also water.
Water. Water and toast. Be right back.
Junior Sim Racing said, she's the Minister of Spain. I think she also took a private jet to get there.
Oh, I had a banana too, you know, because that's pretty good. Yeah, she's the Minister of Spain. I think she also took a private jet to get there. Of course. They all do. That's a retard.
Junior Sim Racing.
They can stop
said,
talking, all those
Welcome
people.
to the gallery. Everything you see today, it's free.
Welcome.
Junior Sim Racing said, Oh no, he's back. Da Drunk Gamer said, Looking awesome, man.
Silver City is looking awesome. Look at it. It's just beautiful. See if we can't punch in some more of these clouds. Nope, that's the end of it. Oh wait. Hang on a second. I think we have more cloud. Oh. No, that was pretty much it. But I think we might be getting some rainstorm today, everybody. I'd like to see it. I would love to see a thunderstorm. Like if you look at these curbs, like if you look at that yellow curb, either of those yellow curbs, you see how high that is? That is to push water through the city. And if we were to go this way more, let's say, if we were to be able to go that way more in the camera, there's a creek right there. So they just want all the water to get into that creek. But look at how high these curbs are. It's pretty wild. My toast is almost done.
Junior Sim Racing said, If I had a private jet, I would pick you guys up. We can get shit-faced and low fly over their rich climate ministers' houses for a laugh. Junior Sim Racing said, Has anyone broke a ankle slipping off them curbs?
Ooh, lordy. Oh, boy. Okay. Back in. I forgot my water. Has anyone broken an ankle slipping off those curbs? No. Not that I know of. I literally used to think it was because of the I used to think it was because horses. It only made sense, right? But it's just to move water. I could show you guys something real quick while we're having a little toast break. Toast banana break.
Junior Sim Racing said, Horses are aliens. Otter said, Alien horses.
For real, yo. So we're gonna share with you
Junior
guys
Sim Racing.
some cool stuff
Said,
right now.
Al Good shout otter flying saucer.
This is crazy. Just gonna do this one at a time. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's see here. So right here, this was the main road. See how high that is? Those are buildings
Junior
up
Sim
there,
Racing.
and that's street
Said,
level.
They're not midget friendly, those curbs, man. Dude's
That-
going to need climbing equipment.
Yeah, they're not midget friendly. That's street level, that bridge you see. And basically, the water came through one year, long time ago, and said, no more street, right? So that happened right behind, that picture is taken right behind that brown building right there. On the right side, not the left side, the brown one with the mural on it. That's the Toad Brewery. So that's that picture. Hang on, I'll get you a good one too. They should have the historical ones with the old people standing on the curb. That's like the best.
Junior Sim Racing. Said, so was that a mudslide? Junior Sim Racing.
It was a,
Looks like a lot of land got washed up.
dude, 33 feet down. It just took out a whole block. A whole city block. Holy shit. Oh, that's North Dakota. I was like, wow, that looks crazy. North Dakota's nuts though, right? They must have a silver city too. Hang on a sec. New Mexico. There we go. Here's a great picture. Let me save this. And then bingo, bango, bungo. Bring it over.
Da Drunk Gamer. Said, still a great view, man.
Nuts. People were just like, where did our town go? That used to be a main street and buildings. Nuts. So then they had to make this street the main street. This used to not be the main street. Main Street said bye-bye. I'm still looking for those historical pictures of people. They're just great. Sorry, the tripod's in the way. I want to make sure I'm hitting the right buttons. Just, that's why we have high curbs, because I guess, and I've yet to see this, and I'm waiting, people. I am waiting to see this go down. Now look. I wonder where that picture is taken. It looks like there is no pictures of my building. My building was basically at this time, during the early 1900s, it was just a field. And then in 1930, they built it to be the mortuary. Oh, damn. Anyway, Silver City, yo. Here's a Billy the Kid painting or picture. Well, it's not a picture of Billy the Kid. It's just kind of when.
Da Drunk Gamer. Said, learned a little something today.
Yeah, a little history lesson here. This is Silver City way back in the day. Actually, it's not way back in the day. It's probably in the 30s. Just looking at those roofs. These peculiar roof pitches right here are I don't know where that picture is exactly.
Otter
Interesting.
said, I remember those days. Good times.
Yeah, good times, right? And now what do? And now we hang out, talk on the internet, draw impossible drawings. Thank you, Junior. That really helped, you know, just knowing that I don't know that I come out at these things that are difficult. Let me rephrase that. I know that they're difficult. I just don't know the level of what I'm doing. And I probably don't do that on purpose. Is there enough negatives in that sentence? Does any of that make any sense? I'm trying to make a spaceship here, people. That's what I'm going with right now, by the way. Somehow this is going to turn into a spaceship. Hey, buddy. I got a spaceship. I got on a spaceship today. Being in New Mexico, it would, it's perfect. You know, Roswell and all.
Otter said, I don't not know nothing.
I don't not know nothing. Not today, not know how. Not never.
Junior Sim Racing said, how am I watching Drunk playing RoboCop and Talk TF?
Drunk's playing RoboCop right now? That's hilarious. What up, Drunk? He's drinking brews, playing RoboCop, and talking on a separate stream. The guy's a G.
That Drunk Gamer said, cause I'm here watching this, haha.
The guy is a G. Thanks, Drunk. Appreciate you. Oh, I'm at that point again where I'm at a broken point. I'm at a point. What do you think? Should I get to the old what do you guys think about me going to here and doing a
Junior
painting
Sim Racing
here?
said,
Hang on, I'll show you.
Sat here like Rayman trying to figure it out.
What do you think about this? Shall I hit this place up and go sit out there and paint and put up cameras and do videos of me? I could literally walk up here and sit in here and paint. Is that something we should do? Make a day of it? Maybe make 2 days and camp? No, I don't like camping. Unless there's other people there, I don't like camping. I get scared. But I could go up there and paint, talk to a bunch of tourists. I could go up there when there's no tourists.
Otter said, hey, that's my house. Junior Sim Racing
Hey, that's my
said,
house.
the lighting might be crap, but be cool to see you paint up there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would just be an interesting, like I'm sitting in ruins doing a painting. What a juxtaposition of life. I've been there before, and you're allowed to go up in there and touch things and walk around. This is New Mexico, so I don't think they'd have a problem with me sitting up there doing my own art. Of course, that was, let's see, I was in 1996 or 7. Me and my girl were just traveling around the country. And we just did, that was part of it. We came through Silver City.
Da Drunk Gamer said, I'll be on camera later anyway. Junior
You're
Sim
not on
Racing
camera right now, Drunk?
said, should have done the Roseman.
Well, you came with that later. We'll do that next week. Yorkshire
Otter.
Rose.
Said, 1997 is when I was born.
Yorkshire Rose.
Da Drunk Gamer. Said, nah, just playing the game.
Word. $1997. Well, congratulations. It was a good year. What a year to be born.
Junior Sim Racing. Said, 1987 for me.
1945. Welcome. Sorry, folks. I just apologize to my parents who may be here watching. Making fun of old people's not funny, okay? Mars rover.
Junior Sim Racing. Said, if it's a competition, Otter, you're definitely winning.
Alien spacecraft.
Otter. Said, I always win.
Ain't that the truth? I don't doubt that, is what I meant to say. Okay, so queso, that's cheese in Spanish. What I'm looking for is pencil lead, where I'm just gonna have to work on a normal pencil, like a pencil, like a number 2 pencil. All right, number 2 it is. Well, that's a different feel, isn't it? Right now I'm just kind of going over things, giving it. I mean, the Mars rover's hands pretty cool part about this. Really. $1997. So that's that painting up there. Hang on. It's upside down, but it doesn't matter. So 1997 was the very first time that I finished my very first canvas painting. And there it is in its upside down glory. Storm in Heaven.
Da Drunk Gamer. Said, all that space stuff is cool.
Yep. 1997. Right. He looks pretty happy, I must say.
Travis. Said,
I remember when you painted that, I think.
Otter.
Yep.
Said, I remember too.
Yeah. I love it. I was living with Meg and we're in Tucson. He's working on a new painting company. I called the company Shagan as Shane and Megan. So Shagan Painting Company was a thing for many years. She had nothing to do with my painting company, by the way. I just was enamored. And I did that painting while listening to the album Storm in Heaven by The Verve. Yeah, I'm really just trying to give this
Otter
a little bit of...
said, Bittersweet Symphony.
So, The Verve did that song. The Verve's storied past is a beautiful
Junior
one.
Sim Racing said, Smash a like up, y'all.
In 1996 or 7, they did an album called A Storm in Heaven. Listen to that album, and then that's that sound of that painting. Essentially, I would turn on the album tape player at the time, or it might have been a CD. It was a CD player. I'd hit play, and I would just paint, and it would just be all on repeat. And so, you know, every song is kind of like that sound. Now, the Verve then fired their guitarist, who was the artist of the band, and then the Verve sounded like shit. They had some terrible albums, nothing with soul, nothing
Junior
at all.
Sim Racing said, can only listen to the Verve on a come down.
So, see, it's good for that. It's definitely good for that. It's like this ethereal, it just allows your brain to relax. So if you had a rough night and shit like that, and you need like that, that's a great music. But so then they fired their guitarist, and then he was the artist. They hired him back in the 80s when they did that Olympics thing. And then he, of course, wrote that with, you know, whatever. They can all say they helped, but we all know they didn't. And, yeah, this is The Verve. I like The Verve. I like that one album. And Junior, exactly right. Exactly right. So, what are we doing? Is this a time where I need an actual break and I've had my toast? You know, as a kid, I would be hungry, but I'd be hungry for like snacks and stuff. So I'd be like, hey, I'm hungry, Mom. And then she would, of course, feel free to chime in if you want. What would you say? It's if they're here. Let's give them a chance to type it in before I give out any secrets. But I would say I'm hungry, and then you would say I can't wait anymore, and you would say you want some bread and water, and I would have been like, no, I don't want any bread and water. And then you would say, well, I guess you're not hungry. Ah, oh, damn, I just should have waited. I should have waited. Noodles, you're funny. Nope, I just said what you used to say to me. You want some bread and water? And I'd be like, no. And you'd say, well, I guess you're not that hungry. Now, as a kid, I'd be like, man, what a bummer.
Whenever I said I am hungry, my mom put a pot on a spoon in my hand and I learned to cook.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. You get to work, girl. That's awesome. Well, I don't know if I can do this. What is this? Is this
Boomerly
the spaceship
said,
itself?
STFU. Bread and butter AMD by the way EXCACTLY said to me. Rolling on the floor laughing.
Yep. That's the lady who raised me, everybody. It's too good. As a spaceship, I think we've accomplished what a real spaceship would look like anyway. None of these drones
Junior
that we're
Sim
sending
Racing
out in the world.
said, nothing wrong with bread. You're lucky you got butter with it. Otter
See this guy?
said, bread is great.
Fuck, I hate this. I hate this. I'm broken, people. I cannot leave it. I can't. Here's what I do every week on Saturday morning, Goon, and I'm not going to do it this week, just so you know. Every week, and if you haven't noticed, I have just said, fuck it. And then I finish some stupid thing, and then I'm like, all right, I'm done. And I close up shop, and I'm done. And I'm angry for just like 10 minutes. And then I get over it, right? That's what I do every week. And if you haven't been here to see that childish behavior, well, then you just about saw it right then and there. I'm not going to allow that to happen this time. Do you understand me?
Junior Sim Racing said, bro, throw some color on it.
We're going to fight it. We're going to fight it. Oh, you think color is going to save my ass? Oops, sorry, hit the phone, hit the microphone. I'm just freaking out in a new age daydream, guys. So just bear with me.
Otter said, I think it looks good.
Thank you, Otter. I mean, it's my Saturday show. It's what I do, and I'm proud of being frustrated, but the act of being frustrated is so difficult. It hurts. It really hurts, you know? It just hurts.
Otter said, could throw little stars up in the sky, distant planets, bada boom, bada bang.
Well, in the picture of the Mars rover that was taken on, obviously, Arizona, the clouds, they seem to carry as much water as they do here on Earth. And with that filter they put on all the pictures from Mars, you know that, right? You know they put a filter on the pictures? You know that, right? This is the reality of Mars pictures. They all are filtered. By the way. And the only reason they filter them is to make us
Junior Sim Racing said,
more
it's our
calm.
Saturday and we about to get hungry and hangry. By the way, welcome to the galley.
Yeah. Thank you, Junior. We all hangry about it. I think the toast worked out pretty good. But after the toast, I just gotta soak up what I've been doing, you know. I mean, this is
Otter
insane. This has
Least
been.
we aren't hungry.
You never know. I can't speak for everybody. When I showed up here today, I didn't know what I was gonna do. I had no idea. Zero. I actually was just gonna waste my time, your time, everybody's time by doing nothing. But instead, We had some good ideas. Some people in chat. Ice Queen Gaming. I do believe it was her who said
Junior
Mars
Sim
rover.
Racing
Could have been
said,
Junior too.
You never know.
But this is where we came. You know, this is what we got to. This is like a Mars thing. What do you never know about? Oh, you never know about the horngry. Thought you were going to talk about these filters they'd be putting on the Mars pictures, y'all. I enjoy. See, I started to say I hate, but then I was like, I stopped after the H got out of my mouth, and I was like, that's no way to be. Instantly. Well, I just covered up the Mars rover, which is not
Otter
ideal.
said, I put filters on my pictures so I can't really judge. Junior Sim Racing said, Hi, I am Johnny Knoxville and welcome to Mars. We have some sick filters today, guys.
Thank you for making me laugh. I'm Johnny Knoxville. We're here on Mars. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Pain and suffering.
Junior Sim Racing
None of it's
said,
real.
You're cool space.
You're cool, Junior. Just trying to get it a good movement going on the ground, you know? So basically it's kind of like architecture. You don't want to put too many, you know, lines as window hatching. You want just the right amount of lines for what would exemplify a window. And it's kind of like the same thing with all this wackiness. We're just trying to, we are the music makers, yeah? And can I also say that I'm embarrassed when I do this kind of stuff because I know I'm better than whatever it is I'm doing. However, the reality is that I'm not better than whatever it is I'm doing. Otherwise, I'd be doing it better. So it's literally the idea of me is mad at an idea of me. So none of these emotions come from a reality base, I don't think. It's all about creative expression and experience and being able
Da Drunk
to.
Gamer said, "Have a great stream. Gotta go do some things. Take care, space, and later I'll be your hand waving."
See you, bud. Thank you for stopping in. That guy almost crashed into another guy.
Otter said, "I got hiccups."
Okay, I can get rid of your hiccups. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Just focus on me. That's all you got to do. Just focus on me. You're not doing it enough because of the monitor. Yeah. Look. I've never done this across states.
Junior Sim Racing said, "Beer mug's drunk."
It's not going to work. Never done this across states. I used to do this in my store. People would come in with hiccups. I'd be like, "Oh, you want me to get rid of your hiccups?" And then they'd be all apprehensive at first. And then I'd be like, "No, I'm not going to touch you. I'm not going to scare you. I just need you to do one thing." And they'd be like, "Okay, I'll do this." And then I'd say, "Just focus on me." And then I'd make. It's pretty funny when like girls with their boyfriends are in there and their boyfriends are getting real jealous real fast because I'm like, "Focus on me, only me. We're the only two in the room." And then once you get involved with that, it shocks your system enough to be
Otter
like, "Oh, no more
said,
hiccups."
"I was gearing up for a jump scare." Junior
Nope.
Sim Racing said, "Did you hear about the two snails that fought to the death in Silver City? They
Nah,
slugged it out."
they slugged it out. That is funny, dude. Yeah, that was my little parlor trick in my store in Space Smoke Shop. I would get rid of people's hiccups. I had 100% accuracy. I could get rid of anyone's hiccups. People thought I was a magic man. They'd be like, "How'd you just do that?" I'm like, "Well, I'm magic." You know?
Otter said, "Fun fact, if someone is about to sneeze, yell pineapples and they won't sneeze."
That's a good one. But why would you want to ruin someone's beautiful sneeze? That's just mean, yo. Who don't love sneezing, yo? It feels so good. Hasoo, hasoo, soo, 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 soo. And you're like, "Oh, yeah." That's
Junior Sim Racing said, "Fun fact about me, light makes me sneeze."
Oh my gosh. Impossible drawing.
Junior Sim Racing said, "If I have one they're tickling, I have to look at a light to get it out weird, right?"
Nice. Can you look at a light sideways or do you have to only look up? Can you just go across the room and look at a light, or do you have to look up? That's my question. I'm working with muscles and things like that. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure some things out here, man. I got some science projects I'm doing, all about sneezing. Go to sneezing.com. Dude, are we just 6 years old? I think for next week or soon, next week we'll do a Yorkshire Rose, yeah? But I think soon I'm just gonna pre-work out some
Junior Sim Racing said,
stuff.
I can go across the room. Most lights are up for me, at least say yes, have to look up mainly.
But you can, it will work the same if you just look across the room, okay? I'm just guessing that it was ocular muscle or something that was happening in your face. Your face! Does it happen in your face? Well, the color is giving it more life. I still can't stand what I've done today.
Junior Sim Racing said,
But that's probably
I need to go
normal.
to where the light is.
We all need to go to where the light is, Junior. Hi, guys.
Junior Sim Racing said, the color is coping, bruh.
Yeah, the color helps. I suppose once I get this one blue and green up here, this is all blue and green spaceship with lights, and then we can decide on this. It's kind of cream colored, really, white and dark plastics and metal. So there's not much going on with the Mars rover. I still hate it. I can't. I still. This is my hell. Welcome, everybody. It's a good balance to my Thursdays, which are so much fun, and I get to sit here and just doodle and paint my paintings. This week has been picked up with a lot of work, though. I was so sore the other day. I woke up. I was like, oh. Every muscle I just didn't know I had again. And then 2 days of that. But, you know, the second day you just kind of deal with it and go back to work. That was me. That was me.
Junior Sim Racing said, need some good REM sleep for tomorrow, dude.
Tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to be working on the house. So certainly I need some good sleep for that. See, I like this inking stuff. It's very natural. There's good movement, you know. And what I'm trying to do is just pick certain aspects of the pencil work below to keep it highlighted, highlight zibu in the bit hala English. People are like, dude, did he just have a stroke? Is this happening live on the internet? and no. Nice try, everybody. Nice try. Vroom, vroom. I gave him a old TV. Yeah, this side's the old school television. I'm gonna keep scribbling some things on here. This is still part of the practice. But I think someday I will know how to do this stuff. And I'll be confident and I'll come in. I watch artists. I watch this Italian guy. This guy's nuts, dude. He comes in, he's like, you want to make a person? And he's like, you know, in his best Italian accent. And he just does it. He does it with the confidence and comfort that I used to do painting. Just an immense amount of comfort and confidence is what you need to do whatever it is I'm doing right now. I don't carry that confidence, so it makes it rather difficult and kind of a struggle. If I were to, you know, be real bored in life and do this on my own time and then come at YouTube with like, oh, look what I've been practicing for the past years, that's a different kind of game. Híjola pues. So, you know. Someday, I even gave him an antenna. We'll give him some more antennas, because you know he's got more than one, right? There's one. They got a little knob on the end. Because this is definitely 1950s. This guy's got antennas, son. Antennas on the Mars rover helps transmission sent. Mars is gonna need some rocks for sure. And then we gotta figure out this dumb spaceship. All right, break time. Look at what I just did. This is fun. We just turned it into a kind of a cartoon. That's kind of cool. We could figure that out still. All right, break time. It's pretty cool, though. I think those antennas just made it for me. I think that just really saved the whole show. What do you guys think? You guys way into the antennas like I'm way into the antennas?
Junior Sim Racing said, looks good with the pen shade.
Yeah, doesn't it? It starts to. It just makes it pop, makes it more comic book, and you know, we'll work on this, and then we'll see how it goes. But I need to take a break, bro. So I gotta go outside, catch some sunshine. I don't know about you. I'm gonna grab some water. I hope you all grab some water too. Maybe walk outside. Just let's do a little stretching. You know, have a little relaxation. Do something, man. And I'll do you guys a solid. Boom! Stop sign game. Let's go.
Otter said, water for otter. Otter said, the camera is frozen.
Check this out. So I pulled out one of my old cups. Let me just show you real quick. Boom. It's a little frosty because I had it in the fridge, but you can see my painting. Dope, right? I could sell these, right? Of course, they won't say Starbucks with a weed front, but yeah. It's my coffee cup. Anyway, I'm going to take a break.
Space said,
3 minutes from right meow.
What am I, some kind of cat jumping nimbly from tree limb to tree limb? Do I look like a
Otter
cat to you?
said, cat face.
That was my dude in Super Troopers when that dude started to do that. That movie broke my brain when that came out. So funny. Excuse me, sir. Are you saying meow? Do I look like some kind of cat to you? Jumping on nimbly from tree limb to tree limb?
Otter said,
Too
but
fucking
the
good.
road cam is froze.
The road cam's froze. Dumb. It is froze. Dumb. How do we refresh it, dog? How do we refresh it? Let's see. Let's just I don't know. I know. Oh, I can't do that.
Otter said, supervillain space.
Whoa. How do we refresh? Refresh? I'm looking for refresh. I don't want to go so far as to... I suppose I could. Oh, bless. Let's see if I can figure something out. Oh, I got an idea.
Otter
Let's go to the
said,
opener.
F4 or F5?
Yep, the opener's done as well. The opener doesn't work either. Oh, interesting. F4 or F5. Yeah, neither of that worked. It's cool though. I don't want to screw things up. Let me just do something. Let's get this working again. Cuz this stop sign game can't be cool if no one's playing, you know? Silver City live. Can I resume my journey already? Jeez, people. Live from Silver. And then we take a copy of said page. And then we go over here. We take this and trash it. This is just all fun. Bye. That's how that went. And then we're gonna go in here to a browser. Let's throw down a source, dog, and hit OK. This is what I gotta go through every time. And then we're gonna go bink on that. Bink on that. We making stuff work, you know what I mean? We got this, people. There we go. Live Silver City stop sign game in effect. Give me 3 minutes from right meow. Just give me some time to relax. Are we still at it after mathematics, home of drive-bys and acmatics? We got some people stopping, I hope. Boy, if I was only just finished. Oh, I know what I need. I mean, it's looking pretty good. It looks like a Mars rover for sure with some antennae. This could be something
Otter
we're all familiar
said,
with.
Got changed into pajamas because fuck it, we ball.
Yeah. Man. You all right. You all right. Okay. Now.
Junior Sim Racing said, I gotta bounce space big love homie, Otter and the other legends have a beautiful day.
Oh, you too, Junior. Thank you for stopping in. Thanks for being a part of this. Hopefully we
Otter said,
do
Adios
something.
Junior.
Hopefully we can do something. I think these need a little more orange back here.
Junior Sim Racing said, hand waving. Otter said, see you Tuesday.
Tuesday, smiling at you. See you on Tuesday, Junior. We're gonna knock up some zombies. Yeah. Just a little bit more. Still don't have a pencil sharpener. I didn't put new. I didn't fix the pencil sharpener I had. I suppose I have a razor blade. Here it is. I can make things work. Whoops. Yo, that's what I'm talking about. Easy listening. The kind of music I never listen to. Except always on stream. Okay. Mars, yo. Now, what about this crazy spaceship? What about this crazy spaceship? I just want to get this shadow with a little bit of color in it. I don't know. It still doesn't look like a spaceship to me up there. How do we make that happen? I know. 2 more seconds. Just give me a second. I'm gonna smoke one for the Jesus, and then I'll be right back.
Otter said, "It's a spaceship." It's a space ship. Okay, there's something I haven't thought about. You know, like space, like I'm space. Interesting. Let's see if we can do something here. Connect this with this. Otter said, "It's you as the alien."
People walking by, I'm coughing up a storm. Try not to do that. Try not to do that. Beep boop beep. I'm trying to think like an alien right now. Beep boop beep. I want to connect this. Let's keep going. Ooh, lordy. Just kind of, seeing it, looking at it. Because we might be able to find the shape within this shape just by connecting some shape. We're going to work our way to it. We'll get there. We're getting there. I don't know where to take that. I suppose across and then across. Now, I suppose let's go all the way across all three. And then up and around. I'm just hoping that I can bring another dimension by just following something now and then working with the pencils behind. I mean, sometimes this is all just trial and error, having fun, experiencing the moment. I can say that now because we have a cool enough Mars rover. It's cool enough. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just interested in whatever's happening up here. Trying to give it some shape. Now, do I take the line and go up and then take the line and go up? Maybe. But right now, if I were to erase everything else, it's more of a spaceship than before. Still confusing, so I want to incorporate what I've already done. And I suppose I could just go around. Right? Same here. Okay. Then we'll just go up halfway. And just keep piecing it together.
Boomerly said, make into a space orb.
Yeah, make it into a space orb. Sometimes I wish it would just come together, you know? But the effort it takes to make it come together is me spending time thinking, poking. Oh, okay. With this design right here, we actually, what if I were to take this up to here, and then up to here, right? Now, that's a push. Easy push. Hey, easy push. Easy, easy. I like these Aztec looking geometries. I do like them. I'm just gonna go with it. What are we doing anyway? What are we doing? I just struggle, and then I'm like acceptance, and then I struggle, and then you hear me talking about this day during my like average work day, and I'm very proud of my Saturdays, even though they're the hardest days for me. But in order to do something that I don't know or I'm not familiar with in front of people, especially, it just adds to it. Everything looks better in pen. Anyway. Ooh. Didn't I just find a problem? Okay. This is where a problem lies. We're going to cover that and cover that. Now, we've done all this. We've done all this coming to here, right? This is up here. That's all the way up to there. Now, this one says it goes left, and this one goes straight. New... We're going straight. Now we're going to break out the eraser. We found one of the problems. A physical problem to make non-concentric behavior. And then what happens with that? Ew, disgusting. We're like, why is this so ugly? Now we know. Now I know. It's way less ugly. Proof is in the pudding, people. Let's go. Where are we at now? Let's interesting. Okay. I see the similarity, and I also will start here. Let's start here. Boom. And we know that this is the same line there. And we'll just work around this little guy, because he's fun. And measuring is kind of like muscle memory, you just like move your hand a certain distance and then just do it again. Repeat said process. So it's all a measure. See, I like that. I like what's going on there. Like, your guys' view is different. Mine's more convoluted because I can see more deep, I think. Yeah, the light's not giving out much of a hassle, but I like what's going up there. It's a geared situation. You know what I mean? You know about the gears? You heard about the gear wars? Yeah, it's a tough time. The gear guy in Rick and Morty's funny. And then he starts telling the story of the gear wars. It's hilarious. Now here's where I might have to make a change. Let's go there and let's go there. And now let's look. Pretty good. Pretty good day for a weird pencil stream. We're 3 hours in. What a way to spend a Saturday afternoon, huh? If you're new to the stream, welcome. I guess everything just looks better with the pen work, so I think I don't want to do that though. How about them apples, people? Y'all like apples? Everybody like an apple. We're gonna close this off. And then we're gonna close this off. Okay? And yep, we just did that. That just happened. .com. Okay. It looks more like a logo. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna break open, and it's gonna be splendid, isn't it? You guys can feel it? I can feel it. Can you feel it? I feel like erasing all this up here and all this down here, leaving this, and I want to erase that too, don't I? Yeah, I'm doing it, people. I'm the artist. I remember. Sometimes I remember what, where I'm sitting. A lot of times I'm just a viewer of my antics, and I enjoy the view. And sometimes I remember, oh yeah, all the power is within. It's kind of like owning your own place. Every once in a while I think, oh, I should ask the landlord to do this. And then I realize, you the landlord, son. And I'm like, oh yeah. Yesterday I had to break out a ladder, get up on the roof, fix the evap cooler so it would work. See what I mean? It's a better design. This simple, whatever this is. Can it be attached to the Mars rover somehow? I'm guessing it can. I already see it. Let's figure this out. If we can turn this into the head of the robot. It's already carrying some angles that we need. And it's not disturbed by the backdrop. We may be able to. I'm just trying to figure out the shape. That is just his eyes area. That's his ocular perception. Nope. I'm going. All right, so he doesn't need a face. He needs to be attached. Or does he? Does the future Mars rovers have floating faces? So it needs apertures in here. Like a camera lens, it would have to be able to open and close and zoom. Probably could have made them curved, but that would have been too awesome. But it looks like one's looking down and one's looking up anyway. Let's just deal with it. This is the drawing I've made. And this is what's become of it. We had no idea in the beginning of this, and now something exists. I don't even mind. At least we took the time today to not quit. You know, last week was a struggle, guys. I don't know if you felt it, but I struggle. I try to show up and do wild stuff. Still haven't figured out what's happening here yet. Do I do the pyramids in as a dimensional thing? I must, yeah. I must. It's looking more like a spaceship, just as it is. I bet once we, maybe I throw a little color into it, and it helps. Ooh, interesting idea. I think the middle line goes across. It creates the connection. Once this all dries and I hit it with the eraser, it kind of cleans it all up, you know? Okay, let's give this a shot. It's like a big reveal, you know? Now, the spaceship is definitely spinning in gears, but let's give it some color. It needs to be blue and just these fanciful colors, and green. Green would be nice. With highlights here and there. You know what I mean? Lime green or some sort. That's what I should have started with, by the way. I always forget about pencils and, you know, light first, then dark. Certainly help the process if I would follow the rules. But, you know. Now, now we're gonna need some oranges, which we already have on the flow. But let's work with this peach a little bit. Give this some peach, yeah, peach, I guess, is a good example to bring out some sort of light, kind of like the ship itself is lit up. I think if we do it in pieces, it'll be that much more. Like if we treat the color as we treated the pencil work as a mandala itself, I think we're going to have a little bit more fun with the outcome. You see what I mean? It's just going to have movement of light. I do like the colored pencil action, you know? It's fun. And that was all the whole vlog soundtrack. It couldn't keep up with me, yo. Yeah, man, this is a funky town kind of spaceship. I don't know what it is. What is this? What's happening, people? Okay, we got a nice light blue. I like that. Ooh, 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 ooh. I keep seeing this to be blue. So weird. You know, you catch the parts that are all negative, and the positive spaces and the negative spaces. It's been nice. Let's color both of these, and then we'll highlight them or shadow them.
Otter said, "Looking good, Space Cowboy."
Hey, thank you so much, Otter. Hanging out. Appreciate you. It's a long stream today. But, you know, it's nice to stream only once or twice a week when it comes to art because I get inspired. Pardon me. I get inspired to stick around and complete something and not be all wah about it like last week. That was me last week. We're just going to do one side. But thank you. This is, once you know, now it's getting some color into it. It's bringing a little bit of life to it. I could zoom in. That's zoomed in way too far. Now you get to see how it looks for real. The terrible, terrible closeness. That is so close, is it not? It's like way too close. It's better.
Otter said, looks like a Pokemon alien spaceship.
Nice. All right. Well, there you go. It's a Pokemon alien spaceship hanging out over Mars rover, who's chilling, doing his thing or hers. I don't know what it is. Living La Vida Loca. I'm sure there's some of that. Okay, which is yellow? Probably in here. That's probably a good start. That's probably fancy. I'm just happy we came out with something today, you know? Spent some time on a blank piece of paper, and then it turns into something that's not so blank. I like that. Well, that's a weird one. It's like a lavender. I don't like it at all. I don't like the way the wax feels, or the whatever this pencil's made of.
Said, the time lapse of this one will be cool.
Yeah. Thanks. I haven't even thought about that. You are right. Ooh, this is open. Huh. Open to the world. So see right here, it just opened. This is the only open one. So that's actually a negative space in the ship. Whoa, okay, so it's not very big. What does it spin on? It's almost like this thing spins and connects and spins and you know, that's what it's looking like it's doing, because of the negative space. Like, so should we, it's whatever color the sky is, which is probably dark. I don't even know. But yeah, this actually, I mean, we did something.
Aliens don't care about our humanly laws of physics.
Nah, so this is just a machine that interlocks and twists, and maybe how it spins is, I mean, you could sit there and stare at it maybe and like think about how the gears would work. Or not how they would work, but just what it's doing and how it moves. It's so interesting. You know, it'd be cool if it had a couple, like a cartoon, like it's spinning. Shoo, shoo, shoo. I'm not going to do that. But that'd be cool. So about this silly rover, let me just give it a little bit of loving here and there, texture, some color. You know, there are areas that are made of things other than plastic, like anodized metals and things that don't conduct electricity, or things that specifically do conduct electricity. That's a thing. But for sure, out of nothing, we made all this, and I think this is a great day, great time spent. What a Saturday. with my patrons, all hanging out. You guys are great. I mean, Junior's no longer here, but Otter, you're great. Thank you. Boom. I mean, this is now the whole centerpiece is this thing. We got to fix this. How do we fix this spaceship to make it look more cool? How do we make the spaceship look cool, everybody? Come on, man. We can finish this. We can finish this. Does it need the same scribble technique? Because I'm afraid I'll break it. I'll break the whole vibe. But I know it's too wiki right now. It doesn't look as cool as this. What's up? What's up? You like the party? What's up? What's up? So what do we do? What do we do when it happens to be around? What do we do? That's a lot for a silly tire. So let's do it again. Jeez Louise. What time is it? 3:44. What a nice day. Hopefully it's going to rain. We have yet to see a real good thunderstorm here. Which is fine. We saw some pictures of some today. So that's good. Sometimes the picture's all you need, yeah? Alright, this tire doesn't need to have too much fuss because the other tire has a lot of fuss. Okay, what do we do about this silly ass spaceship? Well, it has to have movement. Right now it's not struggling to move at all. Let's throw in some movement lines to affect movement. These are lines we cannot give up. So they here. They here forever. These lines are crazy. Movement. You know. And now I can, it's literally drawn by color. It's kind of fun. Don't need it. For a second I thought I needed it. Now, just tilting my head, looking at it all, soaking it all up, yo. Yo, we did something pretty fun today. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You guys have some fun, I hope. Man, obviously you hung out. Appreciate you. See if we can't just pull in some of the... You guys can't even see the whole thing. Let me see if I can get all the wheels in. Pretty fun though. Definitely a pretty fun little drawing. Hello, love. You like a drawing? Draw you a drawing? I just pretend my, like it's Forrest. Hello, I'm Forrest Gump. You know? Kind of just close up the nose, if you will. The nose always knows. Bruh. I like it. We spent time on doing something today, and it feels good. Feels good. Just kind of getting reflective properties going on, you know? I don't want to do that. That's too close to the patch, son. What needs to happen is a little bit more here and there. You know, buttons and shit. Functional stuff, you know? What do we know about wires, you know what I'm saying? Cables and such. I'm just surrounding everything I threw up there with a little pen work. Just 'cause, man, you know? You just gotta have a little pen work sometimes, man. Little antennas exist too, bro. Breakers, tube amps. Probably has a tube or two on it. Different angled cross hatching. That seems to be pretty functional. And what about up here? What about a here? What about a here? Is it gonna rain today? It says mostly cloudy, 84 degrees. That doesn't scream rain. Okay. And I think that's it, folks. If anything, we made a mess. A beautiful, beautiful mess. I appreciate you all for being here for the 4 hours. What a nice... I mean, if I just did this for 9 more minutes, right? What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? We need some clouds. Mars got clouds. No, don't put clouds on there, you donut. I just want to make it, you know, fun. A 4-hour stream just screams of something. Do 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 do. Well, I don't think I can keep drawing for 4 hours. That's for 4 hours for 9 more minutes. Maybe up here on the hill. What happens on the hill? Stuff happens on the hill, son. You don't know about the hill? The hill's where everything was happening back in the day. It was hill or nothing. Hill or nothing. That's what the kids used to write on their t-shirts. Yep. They would just draw it on there though, with a pen, pencil. Hill or nothing. All right, that's it. I've done enough. I really appreciate y'all. We're just gonna call it. Oop, that was this shit. I should have at least like a I should have at least this beautiful mug. You know, the moneymaker. That should be that should be shown. All right, guys. Peace out. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, and we will see you next time. Yeah. It's been a lot of fun. I'd like to thank my patrons while I'm here. Just why not? Let's thank our patrons because I really appreciate it. Patreon.com. The patrons include Bearded Gay Guy, Jennifer Hudson Gorman, Junior Sim Racing. We got Boomer League, and the latest this month, Cutie Otter. Thank you all very much for helping support this artist. And yeah, peace be with each and every one of you and everyone out there in the internet world. If you've made it this far, that is unbelievable. Cheers.